just in case I need to access it. Alright. This will be running in the back. Oh yeah, I can't hear you. Give me a sec. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, hold on. Can you speak? I'm trying to see if I can hear you on the stream. Because I'm trying to hear if it's on the stream. I think it's not, so I gotta mess around with the settings real quick. Discord call. Let's see. Let's try again.
Trying again. Good enough. Still need to keep going. Talk until you have a little more sound for it.
Yeah. Now it's perfect.
Word.
All right. So
Let me ask.
what should be the next step now? I think I'm just gonna set the stream now, just so we make it ready. I know the room is already made, so that's not gonna be a trouble.
You do you, Chief. I am at your command right now. When you get a second, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
Now that I have you here, it's not Jesus' piece, is it?
Yes,
It is? Okay.
The one and
Okay.
only.
No, I'm saying that's how I pronounce it, right?
Yes, that's how it's
I was just
pronounced.
making sure it wasn't Jesus, because like I've been saying this for months, and it's like, I wouldn't be surprised. But now I get to follow up.
No, I don't mind actually, because some people call me Jesus, some call me Jesus.
Oh, it's an either or?
Yeah.
I can work with that.
Let me make another announcement, because now it's like 5 minutes before everybody's checked in.
Actually, while I have a second, let me go get some water. I'll be RB.
Sure. Take your time. Let's check it. So it's 5 players so far. Let's see. So faded should be checked in.
Back.
So I think there's only Mr. Eraser. Yeah, there's like 5 people, so I think I'm gonna just put myself in the bracket while I'm at it.
Oh.
Because Faded said he might commentate. Also, that will make my job easier for the TOing team.
Understandable.
Yeah.
You do you, man. You want to go for it? Go for it. We can hold it down. It is no biggie. Hello.
Hey, what's good? I think everyone checked in, if I'm not mistaken. We got Mystery, Faded, Serene, Spinball, and Garfield. That should be good. Unless I'm missing someone. Yeah, the keyword is AGB. I forgot to say it. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna start the tournament now. Who's gonna be? So it should be Spinball and Serene.
I'm familiar with both these players. I know Spinball and Serene, but Serene I know very. Rachel Wall.
Oh yeah, Rachel. He's pretty OP, honestly. Yeah, so it's them first. And after that, should be me against Mr. Release.
Okay. Good first round.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself on really fast.
Yeah, unless you try to jump in like
Yeah, no.
You ain't built like that?
No. I'd rather not take on Serena or Yama. He's too crazy.
Now you gotta turn it into his problem though. You gotta make him say he don't want to take you on first round. That's how you got beat.
Hey, yeah, fine.
Ooh, the Shiro Batiste. I am excited for this.
That's the gun show over there.
Oh yes. Projectiles left, up, right, down. You already know.
Got some in the center too. Got all the angles covered. Already in and locked in with it. Ain't trying to run from nobody. That's what's up.
Yeah, you see, he's already ready for it. He said, yo, I'm coming for all the smoke. That doesn't matter if you got walled. I'm shooting.
Now you know what walled is, right? That's a big target.
Yes, a big target. And also, don't worry, he's a walking hitbox.
Who we waiting on? We waiting on Serena?
Yeah, we're waiting on Serena. Let's see. Who's next? So next should be Mystery Races. I'm gonna just put in. It's been like how many minutes? Maybe 5 minutes we've been waiting for him. If not, we'll just move to Mystery Races match first.
Yeah, like you said, why don't you go ahead and do your match with Mystery Racer first, give Serena a little bit more time to pull up in here and see how it goes from there.
Let's see. And I gotta adjust the score now. Let's see, so it's B. Let's do also
Hey, there go Mystery Racer.
Oh, another
the one and only.
Dude, this.
Woo!
This is
Get ready.
Oh, there's no guessing.
Get ready.
These are all facts.
this shit. We have Hero Rachel versus Titus.
Can't imagine these being the most common teams you would see, but
Now's your chance.
that means we got a lot of flavors that we can add to the bracket with this.
I'm definitely unfamiliar with both of
Can't
these things.
escape
I've
from
never
crossing
seen either
fate.
of these.
Today's a new day.
At the ring.
He's always hitting that first off.
Are you prepared?
Mystery getting that mark already in a big.
I got it tough. Why is the tough Rachel away? Jesus keeps trying to claw back. Oh, that double mark? I can get marked again. Pretty scary for Isis as he comes in. Already has half bar and marked as well, so many ways for her to go. Oh, really?
But going to get here.
We have a nice rhythm going.
Yeah, just wasn't able to get the hit out in time before Rachel came from the back. It's gonna be Mystery Racer taking the first one. So like the thing that really stood out to me about that was like you were saying in the beginning, like Mystery Racer came out really aggressive, right? I mean, it was a lot of aggression backed by constantly using active call. Like, was not really concerned with holding for a burst or anything, and was able to just leverage a lot of pressure onto Jesus and just whittle him down bit by bit. So what I'm looking for in this second game, trying to see if Jesus can ever find any time that Mystery Racer isn't putting a projectile on screen, doesn't have Rachel out, and doesn't have the full bar for the burst, or any time Akatsuki can get just like a solid hit. I feel like he ain't really do too much.
We'll see.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Anything.
Right, don't
This is
Not at all.
It is just.
It's time. One shot kill.
Right here though, Rachel gets tagged as she was tagging in and in the corner, so this is a pretty good look for Jesus so far. Gets the overhead, doesn't get it confirmed from it. Pretty new for Mystery Racer. This is what we're trying to get into. Get control with the sandwich too. That's on the DP, so there's no mercy.
A little bit. Now, that's the neutral. Not afraid at all.
They will attack the toes and get rid of Igus. Koski using the res, level 4 res. It's a hit. It has a lot of meter to work with, so this is doable. So far from the end though. Pushed out.
And Mystery Racer took advantage.
I just planned out our next operation. Let's have a strategy.
Mystery Racer.
予想以上の強さでした。僕だけだったら
Yeah, that was another game that was relatively close. I don't want to say it was completely even or anything, but I feel like it was still in the realm of possibility for Jesus. Just the neutral, more so like trudging through the heavy artillery of Mystery Racers, just like weighing a toll on his team. So like, we got to get in somehow. And we got to get it clean.
Mystery just allowing Jesus Piece to burst in or do whatever he wants. He's not really do work without the switch in momentum. He always knows he can push it back to his favor.
Very well. Let's have a fair fight.
If we can take advantage of mystery races.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight with me.
Wasn't exactly the cleanest punish, but nice to make sure Rachel doesn't get him for free. A little more agile zoning with the bats. Getting to the backside for the hit. What a drop, but it's the kind of drop that Mystery Racer will kind of take and Jesus flops away, so like Racer can go back to the movie thing. Yeah. Get another chance to get behind so that yeah, but think about where the match would be like if there was any solid conversions at this point. Now we get one here. It's okay, it's okay.
It's going to be a quite little stupid number.
So that was good to me. Just don't get tagged 2 seconds on the clock, and I see 9 bars down there. Ooh, really?
Just as predicted. Thank you very much. Naoto! Rachel!
That was
Win!
but you know.
You can't but you know that. Hold on. You can't but you know that one, alright? Oh man.
Yeah, I really think it's just me that I played bad pretty much, or just dropped too many conversions. But yeah. Let's see if Serenity is back on. Should be on now.
One would hope, yeah.
Alright. I don't see him. Oh, do I? Let's see in the other chats. No, he doesn't seem to be there, so I guess I'll just put him in loser's bracket.
Who do we have up to? Are we gonna run Garfield or?
Yeah, Garfield and Spinball will be there.
I am familiar with Garfield a bit, but I'm not sure if he may be running a new team. I've seen quite a few teams from him recently. But mostly I know him for the Seth hockey.
He's back on Seth. Last I saw him last week in another tournament, he was running a Ruby Adachi, if I remember correctly. It was Ruby and somebody. Pretty sure it was Adachi. We were wondering where the Seth was, but yeah, just like he said, the main man's over there on the screen, ready to go against Spinball with Shirogane and Batista.
Ready.
Why does Shirogane do that?
Actually, kind of surprised. You don't see this character as often as you might think. Definitely.
Let's see you try.
Hey, good. I like seeing this character. You're gonna see the Adachi Seth. You believe I have seen this quite a
Can't
bit.
escape from
I've seen
crossing
it
fate.
fight to mirror with Mr. Rachel quite a bit.
Take it away.
And we already see Rachel.
Take it away.
And Batista trying to defend Adachi off, wasn't ready for the segment to come in behind Adachi. And it's another CC. Holding back from your line.
That was very settled. A lot of
We gotta get that girl a scope. That was a big miss. We're still holding on. Getting another conversion.
There will be no next
This might be
No.
Yeah, fade it. Yeah, Mr. said to turn your mic a little bit on.
a little bit closer to his head on.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, Spinball, just like you said, couldn't really get anything started, but it was kind of hard. Like, again, we're talking about Seth Adachi. Like, Seth pretty much commands the ground at any point in time with vengeance. Heaven forbid if he leaves the segment up there for Adachi to play with, and it's not like Adachi is no slouch with controlling the screen. So, like, really hard for Spinball to, like, get a foothold. There were a couple of looks here and there, but a couple of crucial drops. Again, the one that sticks out to my mind was the big one with the snipe shot. Even though there was no more meter behind that, could have really turned the tide at some point in time. This start, I'm liking how this started going so far. Calculated. Gotta dodge. Spinball was able to weather the storm, get the DP to get some space for decent. Gets both of them on the screen, so this is a good look. Pretty good. Holds down the block. Picked up on the other side. Still not able to get out, but not for long.
Is that really all you got?
looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
Definitely saw a lot of adjustments for Spinball here. Taking good use of those bursts and also punishing a lot of those
Get ready!
bursts from guarding.
Totally agree with that, and was actually able to get a little space in the beginning to put a couple traps out like we were talking about. Just gotta do more, which is easy for us to say. We're not the ones charged with trying to keep Carter in check, but the task that's been handed to Spinball in Game 3. Yeah, not at all. Especially with Shirogane getting chopped from the end of a cross blast, and that DP got baited. Last mistake she's gonna make. so there's a little bit of light left. Guess who's back? Boy, EX Vengeance. That's his middle name.
But still, with the Avery kind of face, he's just hurt.
Still got some fight left in her though. Full conversion to push over to the corner. Nah, you better sit down.
So,
Curse your own
they open. Are they here? And I believe that I am mixed up.
I think, yeah. You're against Mr. Riggs.
Already happy. I'm gonna be fighting my bracket demons.
Damn, so it's like that, huh?
Yeah, alright.
You watch anime though, right? You play games though, right? You know demons get faded. Pun slightly intended.
Go on, I'll take that into this next match.
Heard. Here we go. Second match. And winners round 2. The commentator that's been leading us through most of the bracket gonna step up with Yosuke and Platinum. Mystery Racer, who we saw in the first round, coming back again. Trying to see who's gonna move on to winners final.
Too bad. I dislike using force, but
Shirogane and Rachel one more time. This is a la carte.
Deal with kids all the time at Junes. Go ahead.
Yeah, 3 matches so far. 3 matches on 3 Shirogane. You're putting in a lot of work today.
Ah, yes, I feel like it really was a Shirogane.
Yeah.
It's either Shirogane or
Right now, it's Yosuke.
oh, hitting them with the mix.
Ooh, wait a second.
And bait the burst. Ah,
Alright. A little too far, so Shirogane is able to get in. Both of them trading their CC meters to that. Still, kind of feel like Jada's looking okay, especially with a punish on a shot like that, flipping to the backside. Gets another full conversion. Cat Crash is online right now. If Mystery wants to try to go for it again, just holding on to it for a second. There it is. Faded is ready. Left me off in the Typhoon, and Rachel gets some cold tag. She tries to move someone, and she's done.
oh!
Good defense. Gonna have to go through another series. Doesn't have any meter, doesn't have any toes. Been low.
Should be another guess.
Asking you shall receive. Push block not good enough. Getting the throw rejected. I guess the tech rejected. That's a better way to say it.
Yes, so now it's all down to Yosuke now.
Yosuke's been doing okay, especially getting big counter hits like that.
Yeah! Yeah, Yosuke been dominating so far. Like, I haven't seen his Yosuke play defense yet. And that should be 1-0. Alright.
You haven't seen his Yosuke play defense. Yosuke can't spell defense.
Nah, never seen a good Yosuke play defense, to be honest.
They don't want to. It's not in their vocabulary. Ain't trying to block. I always ask people this. Can you tell me about the game-winning block?
Never.
Yosuke.
I never seen Yosuke have good defense. They always either reversal or to press a quick button, then you're caught in the mix. Right before you know it.
You know the good Yosuke's are doing. They ain't even getting put in that situation. That's what I'm getting.
deal with kids
faded.
all the time,
Ain't have to worry
Junes.
about that the first game. Trying to see if he can keep the streak alive and get 2-0 up against Mystery Racer. Here we go. Beast!
Oh, get the
So that's a good deal they have right
Oh yes, so now there's a mental second, so definitely. That means one bad mistake, they can just select that super out and see. Okay, try to go for George, but doesn't get much.
there. Able to navigate around all the projectiles, so that's good with the mystery and finding faded.
Oh, that's a dead yellow skill.
Yeah, like you said, Yosuke ain't got no defense, right? Now this is all left to platinum. Trying to buy a little time with the res. And get some meter as well, as both of them don't have any.
Oh, still contesting in projectile.
Funny, counter hit after George. Oh, this is a chance? Wasn't ready for the conversion on the way down, so kind of a hard look, especially getting crossed in the air with the lightning, but able to get away. Scary for faded. This is going pretty good. Just backed off with a bat.
Oh! Wow!
Okay. Winnable. Hiding behind smaller moves, gonna get another chance from the activation, but a little too early, and Rachel's able to get away.
Ah, only George came that. I'm telling you. But yeah, that was pretty much a crazy game, because I honestly, that Yosuke died first, but that Platinum did put in some work.
Yeah.
Like, this Platinum ain't no slouch, I'm telling you.
Get ready.
So score is 1-1. Let's see.
Collaborative battle? Well, I better work hard.
I deal with kids all the time at Junes.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Here we go. Being started, Yosuke trying to find an avenue in without taking too much damage. High road denied. And a big conversion from Mystery with a mark at the end of it. And the corner position to back up some more as well. He used the meter to keep Platinum 10. Yosuke is able to bail her out. Hey! Kind of able to clear her own way, get another big conversion on Yosuke. Doesn't have the meter to finish him off just yet, but might not need it. Is going to be able to see this burst. Easily fielded. That's a solid punish. Ah! He got caught looking at his ankle. Be a hard road, especially trying to get out of the corner. Blade overhead wasn't converted. Trap still a little too good. This nickel been dying down.
Oh yeah, now that's the same. Oh, but doesn't get much off it.
He's still alive. Double moonsault just for good measure, but can't step as far as the 5A. It's a throw though. Now, good defense on the cross up low.
Oh, it's like that.
Huh? Every day of the week, including Thursday. Oh, yo, that's smooth. We needed that conversion. Is Rachel to get another chance? Sandwich. Good up back. Ooh, wait a minute.
Okay, still took the risk, but it paid. Yes, it did. Ah, but it doesn't cover itself. Oh!
Still not good enough. Come on off the mark.
Ah, that should be.
Yeah.
Oh no, that Yosuke carry.
if any of those, if there was a conversion from the moonsault, if there was, I think there was, we needed an extra step, you know, 5A in there. If any of those would have hit, Faded would have been looking
that would have been game. That would have been game.
Yeah.
So now it should be. Oh.
2-1.
Get ready.
2-1 mystery.
Ah. Yeah, 2-1.
And first contestant of the night.
Yeah, that match was too long, guys. I swear. Too damn long.
Obvious how this will end.
I actually thought 2 matches passed it, to be
Can't
honest.
escape from crossing fate.
That just goes to show how long they can stretch it out, how well they're able to avoid each other. I mean, there's a lot of traffic on the street.
Oh yes.
They just forgot to bring his helmet to work, so he's gonna have to crash into platinum just to keep Yosuke looking pretty good. The conversion happened a couple times, but not the worst just yet. Woo! Reach a teach. Getting a lot of chip and slowly walking at things. Yo, what if? I was just waiting for all of them. What if?
What if she converted to the DP? Honestly, Rachel's just one of those characters that just fun to just watch play the game.
She's her own sandbox. She's her own adventure.
Yes, it's either George or Flying Bats.
Right now, it's looking like Stabs and Cats. Platinum is going to work. Gets a throw immediately into. You hate to see it happen. There's another drop, so there's a chance Yosuke bursting in. Double moonsault gets shredded by DP. Ooh, he steps in. Old moon stepping under Rachel, getting a hit. Or sandwich. Waited. Oh!
You hate to see it.
But was ready for the throw. He gets another punish. So this is still Shirogane gonna be gone. Rachel rezzing for dear life at this point. She hold on. Tag one time is able to up back, so she survives, and George comes to bail her out. I don't know about that one. That's yours over there. He doesn't want to do anything with the first door. Swallow moon, not enough to save phase. Tip away.
Ooh, yeah.
They're not even twitching.
Looking for the anti-air and either too slow or just had the wrong button. Pretty sure it was the wrong button, right?
Oh yes, probably, but man. That was pretty close. Now he's bringing it back to 2. So we'll see now.
Tight battle.
Get ready. Get ready.
Like you said, 2-2, trying to see who's going to square off against Garfield in the next match, trying to see who's going to take the long road if they take this L.
It's obvious how this will end.
I deal with
Look at
kids all the time.
Hold up.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
We're talking the good stuff.
Fight. Double fist. Changing position.
Oh, that's how we feeling. That's how we feeling.
Rolled into the face of danger, and for a brief moment was able to live to tell the tale. Yeah, that was rad.
Oh yeah, man.
Charging after.
Oh, yeah, that was so nice.
And Rachel get into tag crash, punish on platinum. That's a good look, keeping Shirogane in control. Gets a mark on platinum. This corner is looking like Faded's home, but he's able to escape. And that's something that's happened a couple of times throughout the set so far, where Mystery's looking for a DP with Rachel, and Fading's just out of range and gets a solid punish attempt. Doesn't get all the way down. Quality's not there, but the opportunity. Yeah, gotta keep her alive.
Changing position.
This is a pretty huge mountain to platinum to climb. Get smacked in the face, so this is a chance.
Ooh! No. That was close.
Right? Mulligan, those are two Georgia dogs. Yeah, back out of that. Out of the air unblockable. Diving back in, though, is Faded. This is going to stick because there's no burst available. All the moves doing so much. If the low hit was looking for the burst, gave it off. So this is the chance for Racer to weasel away with Rachel, get a lot of space, reestablish the neutral. The overhead from downtown.
3-2, but that was very close. It was pretty much a like one-touch game, I'd say. Yeah, one bad happy birthday, that would have been it for Mystery. And now we got Mr. Racer fighting Garfield.
GG's Mystery Racer.
Now see, when you left, you were talking about, man, in my bracket demon, and I mean, sure, it still was an L, but you have to admit it was a tight battle.
It was. I missed this time, but it's not over. I'm gonna try to make it.
Oh, there's no try. Make it happen.
Oh yes, I believe you can.
But that is a tail.
We have Racer vs. Carter. Well, this I haven't seen this, but you did mention it before.
Yeah. And the Mystery Racer's like, hold up, how you gonna leave your true self behind? Let me show you the power. Rip the team straight out of Garfield's arsenal. Gonna throw his own Seth Adachi back at him, while Garfield bringing Mrs. Rose to the front for the finals, for the winners finals. Let's see how this goes down.
Take it away. Fight the good fight. I see you.
A little bit of headway. Man, Seth can't be taking too many of these. Yeah, especially when Adachi can come in, get a solid hit on Rachel and throw it to the back like that. That was a good look. The res, that's really only going to be used for defense. Garfield's able to hold on for now, get a little space. Attack Adachi on the way in, so good to survive, but still has a long way to go.
You ready?
Draw slash, able to wipe Seth off the face to earth for the first round, down to Adachi mirror. Garfield digging deep to get into 2B. Doesn't have anything else to work with though. Yo, what if?
Like, not really.
This is really all you got.
Casey. Adachi mirror.
Yeah, both of them started pretty even at the mirror at the end. The big thing, which played a huge factor into my mind, is the fact that Mystery went into that with 5 meters. Garfield was broke. So big push block just to get some space at the end, and had the EX for the conversion from the JB. 2 pieces to the puzzle that Racer needed to get that first game.
As you can see, Carter, it is very familiar in this Adachi.
Let's see you try.
A little bit more familiar
Justice will be
get
can't
the chance
escape
to
from
fight
crossing
again.
fate.
Nah.
Fight.
This start ain't looking too good either.
You like that?
Do what you got.
Yeah, I feel like that's really the only work that Shark's been able to get out of Ruby so far is like to evade and occasionally get a couple of handoffs over to Adachi. But yeah, she herself hasn't really been able to do too much. That's a DP, but another buzzsaw against Adachi, which is everything that that Carter needs at this point. Would gladly take it. She's so cool. Got to.
My turn, huh?
Got Kato and Zio, but not the worst, especially since that hit, easy knock in the back. Waited for the DP, closed it up. Carter giving us the time. Yeah? Another tight battle. And like we were saying, it's like, I feel like Ruby is really like the linchpin in this entire match. And Carter was able to get her activated, but the thing is, like, she doesn't seem to be doing too well, like, straight up on point. She's not like being a menace with 5A. She's not cleaning people out of the skies with JBs. But time and time again, Garfield's able to find time where she can make a pass off to Adachi and get something happen. So that seems like her role today. And just being a punching bag at any point in time, Mystery is ready. Gotta be ever so mindful of vengeance is coming out. Able to keep the doctor in check so his shadow can come in, get the throw. Gonna go ahead and use the mystery. Yeah, DP.
Right there. Go. Swallow.
Fiddle looking pretty good. This is her show for game 3. With a first block on the 5G. Giving Mystery Racer a chance to drive back into this. Full conversion. Is that enough? It is.
It's so hard. There was
I'm not asking questions. I want the answers. All right.
The
How did you think this would go?
into a circle and then closing it out with the frame trap taking good advantage of that resonance.
The vigilance. That's what I'm gonna say. The vigilance of Garfield. Never back down. Never surrender.
Moving one is up to one, and if M-Racer's thinking about switching, you know what? Maybe I can't bring you back to the light, but I'm going to get this W either way.
Get ready. Get ready.
This is a half and half, right? Still keeping Adachi because last time I checked, Adachi is balanced. He's an Arcsys character, yeah. But
Let's see you
get
try.
Seth and see what kind of magic Shirogane can work here in game 4.
With main
Hey.
team, but with the very weak
Oh, I don't think so.
Has the time to tuck and get the punish on the DP. Oh dear. I just like that how Mystery had all the time to see that with the freeze. Was like, yeah, I'm here 5 8. It's my house.
Really need to get up.
Not at all. A little light though. Especially with Ruby coming in. Doesn't want to take the air and block, but wants more from it. Hi.
My turn, Detective Prince.
And it take you too
We have a nice rhythm going. I'd say we make a surprisingly
With a
good
big
team.
drop from the sky. Izanagi driving in the 4th game for Mystery Racer, 2-2, like you said. Anybody set. Anybody set.
another close match.
Now here's the question. Oh, I thought Garfield was thinking about it for a second. He's sticking to his guns.
Get ready.
Guns and roses. Ha ha ha. Sorry.
Don't cover that. It was good. We take. No one's here to stop us.
Oh, somebody might be able to stop. You know, Jesus could just hit the power button, but we still got to finish this out. Game 5.
Nah, that was...
Appreciate you, boss. Starter probably. A little bit of wiggle room is finally getting to have a little bit of say in this match, but not too much as of yet.
Oh, that was can be one this
Not at all. What was a big gamble was expecting Cheryl down a little bit closer. It wasn't close enough.
Nice rhythm going. I'd say we make
Now, I'm racing gonna be
Your
sitting
each
figuring
of
out
the two
grand finals.
僕だけだったらイレギュラーに対応できな
Look
かっ
at
た
3-2 over
ご協力に感謝します
Carter Sputterfield. So now my opponent should be here of Serene. And I believe that is the next match we're going into. I am.
Oh,
I don't know.
Circle, start playing.
Okay. I will get going.
So it should be.
All right. Here we go. Taking a bit of a low ride, trying to see what's happening on the bottom side of the bracket. Finally got Serene smiling here. Been the talk of today so far, well, the talk of the beginning. Finally get to see what this Rachel Wald is about. He squared off with Faded Dragon, back again with Yosuke and Plat. Let's see what's happening.
Show the measure of your strength.
It's actually been a minute since I've seen it. Truth be told, I'm not like the most versed in bbtag. Not trying to use that as an excuse, but it's not like on my everyday agenda. But it's been a while since I've seen it.
Can't escape from
Oh
crossing
yeah, very
fate.
good. He has like big buttons just to keep. Yeah, right what I'm saying, but yeah, he usually has big buttons just to keep his opponent out. Especially if you have somebody like Rachel in the back, just setting up that. Oh, let's go for grab. Rachel.
Play the air. Gets the conversion with George as well. 3-man team.
Oh yeah.
Using a cross up assist is Faded, getting a big open up. We're gonna need one or two more. That's not gonna get a chance. Yeah, got snatched out of his office. Good look.
Oh yes. Gotta be careful going for grab against this giant.
Yeah. Platinum.
Oh, gets Rachel combo.
There's another one, a better one at that. Didn't really get the handoff that we were looking for, so this is a chance for Faded. Gonna use 2+2 to try to get rid of him. America Jean.
You won't like this.
Thing on the front side to try to push Rachel over to the corner. There she goes, but using the last meter that she owns at this point to get a little bit of space, George to hold down so she gets the res, and the instant overhead can't get down fast enough. Yep, gotta pop the shoot.
Man, even I got
I wouldn't be surprised if Serene really got mixed up with this in two ways. Like, whatever happens, happens. George sliding in.
DP's the 2-way.
Yeah. But
I'm telling you, Serene's a menace.
I see.
Alright, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just closing that out because it's like the end of that was Serene putting a string on Faded, like was looking for the low first. Faded was ready for that, and then went for the JC, but it whiffed. So it was like immediate DP. I gotta cover this up. Faded stuck his hand in the blender, got it chopped off. It happens sometimes though.
Oh yes. Sometimes just better to cover it with DP because you never know.
Yeah. Hey, yo, it's the other Naruto, Big K.
Oh, going with that team.
Oh, sounds like the scene's been terrorizing around here.
Stand in
Is that what you say?
and you shall fall.
Oh yeah, Seren's been terrorizing lately. I think he got like to semifinals last time.
Yosuke?
He had pretty much a solid run.
Yosuke!
Can't escape
Gonna
from
have to
crossing
have the
fate.
squares off against Yosuke and the other now, it's a Kuroga. How you gonna tell your man to get out here just to get him lit up like that? That's rude. Make a little space. Attack on the way down, but wasn't the cleanest 5A hit, so Race was able to get away, but stuck in a corner though. He's up out of it. Fate is finally able to find the hit, but not the ender. The ender is the big part because with the way Serene's been playing so far, like if Serene can't be kept in check, this Rachel almost doesn't exist. But she gets tagged one more time and can't get out. She's done. The autocorrect on that Kurogane is able to come down and punish Wald. And swing in, put that back. Don't want nothing to do with it. So gives Wald a chance to res. He's trying to find a way out of the corner. Push block not good enough, but Yosuke's still there. Still has some more meter to work with if you want to look for another push block. Moonsault to the backside. Stole the corner. It's going to be enough. CC and 2 meter, I believe so?
Ooh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rough start, but we.
And all that from what some people would consider a petty crime, corner robbery.
Man, did you really play bbtag if you didn't get corner one?
Get ready.
Yes, because you probably didn't see a Yosuke.
Probably. But then again, you probably didn't see a Yumi.
True. You got it. It be like that sometimes. You know, you sitting minding your own business, counting all your ducats in the corner, and somebody just comes and snatch your purse. It be like this. Today it was Yosuke.
Yeah, it be like that in the lobbies, man. Like, sometimes you just gotta watch out in the lobbies.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Wide up. Ooh.
Oh, that's the absolute
Good one. And the fourth sandwich. Block on the cross up though. That was a good look, but still gets tagged. Could have been a worse conversion if Yosuke was still out there. So this is a chance for Serene to play, being able to tag Kurogane. No.
Oh! What was that? Even I couldn't catch it. Ah, but that's a low wall.
This is coming in immediately pins Yosuke to the corner, so a little bit of light for her, but still looking pretty hard for her. Trying to res, if nothing else, just to get Kurogane off the screen, but gets a conversion. George helping out. Now you better slow down, Playboy. That's a lot of stuff, yo. Forcing to burst out of Faded, who's looking for a double overhead. All the way. Has 2 meters of CC for this. He's gonna go with a cross ray.
He was that confident.
Yeah.
Alright, so right now he's doing pretty great, to be honest. So it should be 2-1.
It is 2-1 Faded. And you want to talk about feeling great. Having the confidence for that, especially with as funky as that starter was, anti-air 4A. Yeah, Faded's got to be feeling good.
Ah, yeah. Because I did try Yosuke, but I don't know. He seems to take a bit of that.
Yeah?
From what I see. combo wise.
Yeah, especially if you looking to get some get the extensions from the moonsault and everything. This is not just a walk in the park.
Nah, he's not. And I've kind of played a bit of technical characters. I think like Aegis. That's about it.
Can't escape from
I
crossing
would have
fate.
considered my other team technical either. Oh yeah, let's. Oh, start with the 4P, gets already the sandwich. Oh, and confirms off it.
And a pretty good combo with jump cancel too. Just looking to see if Rachel wanted to rear her head in, which she's holding back for now. But here she is. This is the return. Bumped in the corner, scary place you don't want to be. Got tripped up with the 2C. Was expecting a tick throw that did not come. Yeah, you gotta be careful over there, Yosuke. That's give him some big buttons. Able to slide in, tag Rachel as well before she got out. Immediately. I'm gonna hold on to the second one. Wants to leave Yosuke on points since he's looking pretty healthy right now. Here comes Kurogane.
Oh, the 5C!
This is hard.
Nah, you really said universal orders.
That with his chest. But now, Yosuke's got to figure out how to get out of the corner. It's not looking good for him. He's getting zapped.
Oh.
Faded just knew that Serene was good for the anti-air. Gets around the chair, drops the conversion, but still gets the cross up to close out the set 3-1.
That was big amazing. Now the bracket. So I'm either fighting. Nah, I gotta fight Faded after that if I win against him.
Yeah, that's it. If you can't count your eggs before they hatch yet, you still gotta go play your match. Just because you're the TO doesn't mean you get to move yourself through the bracket.
Yes, of course.
You gotta be just as balanced as Arcsys.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, if it was up to me, I would just buff myself, to be honest.
Who wouldn't?
Alright.
This is real life, no shortcuts. It's all to this move. And, going against Spinball.
Yo, I see Jesus ain't playing around no more.
Yeah.
So I've heard from different walks of bbtag that yo, that's violence over there.
Get ready.
Around this Shell and the Batista to be able to even get this PA to do something. So
Right?
definitely a little bit of confidence there too.
Truth be told, though, there is a glimmer of hope in there. It is rough as it's going to be. Whenever Carmine's sitting on 2 meters, it's not like they can just sit on the ground blasting away for free. So, it's not completely one-sided, but a lot of it, yeah, is going to be probably working in Spinball's corner, except for stuff like that happens. Raw tag didn't really get too bad, but I don't think Batista wanted to be here. That was the 2 meters I was looking for a little too early, so it goes away. He's still in a pretty good spot. Has to start being mindful of Carmine's health. Kurogane follows and folds. Batista nowhere near the super, and that's the second swing and a miss for Carmine, but not the worst dungeon yet, and there it is.
And take advantage of that one opening and gonna take this first round. Oh, names are still behind. Let him
go. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but yo, he's trying to play, right? we can make it work. You just got to be a little more accurate with it. Got to be a little more decisive and precise. Kind of like Spinball was in the first game.
Gotta give these viewers the direction so they know what's going on in this one.
Yeah.
See, you're 3-1 in this game.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
It's cool because then you took all of
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing that users need to do is really, well, I want to say it's pretty straightforward. I don't know how to do it. It's just managing Carmine's health more. Because that was like what blew the entire first game open. This one's looking so much better. I don't even need to consider it. So was that the first 5-digit transaction we've seen today? I think it is. Hirogane is trying to claw this back, ripping Carmine out of the skies with an anti-air, waiting for Chie just to let her sit in the corner, push, block, res.
This is a fairly easy match. There's no more for the team. I didn't know now we're doing what we ready with that.
After the rest of both were met in the air.
He's ready for the JV winning. No. They're gonna take this one share. I'm gonna 1-1.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna just sit there and peacefully take any pressure after the fact. Stood up, kicked Hirogane in the mouth with a 5-8 kick for the second game home. Got us one up. Gotta clap back, as they say.
Definitely.
Get ready.
You see another. Give the adjustments here from both of these things because both definitely very aggressive in different styles of games.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Definitely very useful this Spinball taking more tactics Carmine does. Finish this burst with the DP win. I don't know with this. And
Move!
almost
So we're just going in. They literally got shoved in the locker. That's what happened. Bully.
You know, Honda did not do any damage. If you wanted to get full conversion from it, loaded Carmine out a little bit too early. Did not make sure that he was completely dead.
It be like that sometimes.
Gonna win another game. And you can even see in the chat, Spinball thought the 2B would kill. Kind of unfortunate.
You hate to see it happen, but yeah, like both those games really got blown open. Well, the last two games, game 2 and game 3, really got blown open whenever Jesus was able to get Carmine close to Batista. That game, it was kind of a series of unfortunate events where she had to come in, bail out Shirogane, and just couldn't get away. So I kind of feel like that's something that needs to be on Spinball's mind. I mean, it's obvious to say zoning is what's going to really help Spinball, but just like making sure Batista is able to like get herself in cleanly if she needs to get in. Naoto out here doing what she does best, setting up the trap house, has the long-range spin bot to help control the ground, but is able to make some space too. Good DP. Gotta watch out for the regulation. I'm still looking okay. I saved it. I looked up. She ain't doing that okay. Hold on.
Now both of I'm looking at the timeline.
Yeah. Kind of ironic.
Yeah, good.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Now she doesn't have a choice.
This match is so quickly into Spinball's favor because of that red code on the TA and Carmine just being Carmine, having to use his own health. Only needing Spinball to get a few hits to take the round. Now it's going to be 2-2.
Man, oh man. How the pendulum swings back and forth. Don't know where it's gonna stop. It's gotta stop on one side. If Jesus can put the pieces together here in game 5, Spinball's gonna roll away with it. I know I'm trying a little too hard with that one, but I got nothing else to fill right now. Game 5, let's go. Ooh, nah. Yeah, that looks like a bad situation. Ow.
Now it's all up to Spinball in this tournament. Looking fairly good. Into GP's taking the game for 18.
And I want to say that that's the first, or really it was the second DP that didn't work out for Spinball. Because like all the Batista DPs throughout the set have been looking pretty good. There was the one slightly before on Chie's burst, where it was kind of a mechanical mishap right there. It was like a 2A DP or a push block DP, something like that. Just a little miscue, but then that last one right there, finally off the mark, and Jesus was ready for it, closed out the set.
Now it's going to be a battle of the TO versus the commentator. You might be able to, it seems like you're going to be on your own here.
I got it, it's no biggie. Just make sure the names are good, and I got the rest of it. That's why y'all keep me around. We good? You got it. Now, the question is, who's gonna have to sit with me? That's what you fighting for. Losers gotta come chill with me for the next match. You don't want to do that.
Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Alright.
Let me go ahead and take a swig of water and everything, get ready. We get our loser semis match down here in the bracket of alternate successes, I like to call it. TO number 1, Jesus Peace. Igus and Akatsuki. TO number 2, aka commentator number 1, Faded Dragon. Yosuke, Platinum. High stakes match. Whoever takes the L has to come chill with me for the rest of the tournament, and they ain't trying to do that right now. Ain't nobody want to carry the burden of having to be around me, but it ain't about this first game. Race to 3. Trying to see who's gonna move on and square off against Carter S. Garfield, 402 Garfield. Here we go. Bit of a quiet start with assist. Dragon was using projectile with Jesus is using the anti-air just to keep the Yosuke in check. And this is going to be a CC, or Sandwich is looking for the cross-up. Not there, but that's getting Akatsuki. Getting tagged a couple times. First one after the counter, and the second one for pressing a button after the fact. Vader will gladly take both of them. Finally, Jesus able to get the reflect on the board. Geo overhead, and that gets Platinum in. Got to come bail the ninja out. The low. The 4-2 for the pickup afterwards. It's the full conversion. Possibly 2+2 after the high speed takedown. Now I gotta hold on to it. Corner's good enough. For the burst. Neither one of them. Trading the back line. Yosuke is able to come down from the Raptors with the moonsault. Getting a big conversion. If this was a reflector punish, there's going to be no hope for saving Akatsuki just yet. But still Platinum able to get around, bring the hammer out. Keep Yosuke safe for now. The lay in Igus. Ooh, waiting. Let Platinum do the work immediately in the super. Is it enough? It is. More than enough. Let the 2-ways rip, man. Let the 2-ways rip. Let them know. Can't walk around for free. Gotta be careful. Tagging toes. Go to Kanji. And the res. Hopefully looking to get around the incoming a little bit too early, but still got the res on the board. Both of them with level 4. Swallow Moon, but can't do anything from it. Getting clapped on the way down. Whoa. Jesus thing really active. So long close to Faded, active enough to get the first game. We're going right back in there.
Get ready.
Don't need to think too much about it. We got battles to fight. Gotta go blow for blow in game 2. And for that equalizer.
I deal with kids all the time at Junes. Go.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Here we go. Run back to the start of the beginning. Distance total trades back and forth below in the Orgeo overhead. Finds the hit. Gets the first Swallow Moon. Swallow Moon can't get away from gunfire. FG shuffle. Platinum's trying to run so far. Doesn't have the range on the hammer for the 5C. Faded was ready for it, but was a little too early. So wasn't able to keep Akatsuki in check to get to the flat. Now this is going to be a heavy load for Yosuke if he even gets a chance being forced to res in the corner. Ducking a little too early. Gets the Rye in there to get a little bit of space. But a lot of this level 3 res is already gone. Caught in the air, so this is going to be a lot more time wasted. And actually, could be the end, especially with 4-meter high-speed takedown. He's gonna take the second game. Jesus Peace. Man, oh man. Not trying to see Fade get sweep right now. Looking kind of scary. Down 2-0, Jesus on a tear. Fade is taking a second. Possibly trying to ice you. No, taking a switch. I like this idea. I like that idea too. Any idea that wasn't involving Platinum. Even though she was able to find a little bit of time with Swallow Moon here and there, I feel like she didn't really get anything started. Honestly, the only thing that comes to my mind was the 6P in the beginning of the first game. The rest of her duties have been turning tail and running. Now she's sat on the bench for Akatsuki, who's trying to keep Faded in this, the last switch that he's going to be able to make. And yeah, what a good start. Much better assist to work with, especially since Jesus didn't throw one out as well. Split shot trying to give a little cover fire for Yosuke. Making a handoff over to Akatsuki. He's a little too eager, goes into a blitz shot, runs into a reflector, so this is looking so good for Faded. It could have been a lot worse. He gets the punish. This is a big one too in the corner. With a drop. And the thing that's really crucial about the drop is the fact that the defense is able to flop out of the corner with this. Faded is able to pick it up again. Stick it on top, possibly just to make sure he doesn't go too far. Moonsault to the front side. And yeah, this switch to Akatsuki has done so well for Faded. Yosuke gonna close it out. 2 healthy green bars. Faded not done just yet.
Ready.
You got one. Akatsuki came out, made the tag to Yosuke, got Faded on the board, but still down 1-2. Jesus threatening to close out the set, move on to the losers finals against Garfield. Let's see if Faded can get this equalized. Another big start. One that wasn't really too clean. A couple of trades. Yosuke's the only one who hasn't got tagged so far, and leaves him free in the air for the moonsault to slide behind Ike. Immediately sticking 2 meters to it. Takes half a life. Move low. And gets the punish this time. A little work on Akatsuki. Well, that's the break that Jesus needed, though. That was the big break, because that knocked a lot of wind out of Faded sails. Gets another conversion and gets rid of Yosuke. Doesn't matter if it takes 4 meters, you got to get the job done. And I think was a split second away from letting it go. It was kind of hard to tell. Here comes Akatsuki on Akatsuki action. 4 Ps coming out of Jesus. Faded with a res, was holding down back for dear life, got snapped out. Possibly slipped to the backside with the blitz shot, didn't tell, wasn't mine to do. It was Faded who could not. Jesus. 3-1. Man, you were looking so good until it happened.
I messed up. I forgot that moonsault can't punish for VP like that.
It happens to the best.
You know, I thought I was fucked up on that fucking, what's it called, DP punish, because I thought I did it too early. But yeah, that was pretty good, man.
High battle.
Yeah.
Numbers doing a little bit of line. It was closer than 3-1. It felt closer than 3-1.
It really did. Now I gotta fight for Garfield and lose his final. Oh shit.
Now you don't get no breaks.
Right.
You got to win. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I know. Gotta keep going now. Oh man. Plus I gotta adjust the bracket again. Not the bracket, but the scoreboard.
Right.
I'm telling you, Teal working turbo right now.
Get ready.
Appreciate you for it. So focus on the match though. We got it. We got it.
Next, we'll have use these races Carter F. Garfield. With back to the Adachi.
了解。バッチリお
Going
任せく
in.
ださい。Justice will be swift.
Justice will be painful.
It will be delicious.
All right, Ruby, calm down. Like I barely have any volume coming up, and I just hear her yelling about
Do what
food.
you got. Do what you got.
If you want to talk about familiarity, that's familiarity with the opponent. Waited for the reflector. Put the punish on. So this is looking so clean for Garfield to start things off. Hey. That's to say the least. This is it's still technically in the realm of possibility, but it's looking pretty rough, especially with that DP getting rid of Akatsuki in the back. Igus immediately rezzing and trying to charge through, but Ruby with the block, easily able to close out the first game. Yeah, that was a rough round for Jesus. Good round for Garfield.
私の正義とクレセントローン
How they say in bbtag though? It be like that sometimes. Some rounds just be rough like that, but immediately
Get
Jesus
ready.
bringing out the big
Ready.
guns. Trying to trade some finesse for a little blunt force trauma.
Will be swift. Can't escape from
Heavy
crossing
hitters of
fate.
Carmine and Chie.
Fight.
Has to be a little mindful of the red health when it comes up and to really strike fear in one fell swoop. That was the fear.
Ready for it.
Do what you got. Good enough for now.
Able to.
Ready?
Yeah, this is looking like a really rough road for Carmine. Only has a level 2 res to work with. Still can't get any space with Ruby in his face. He gets a throw. Just got the CC for the extension. Don't curse it, don't curse it. You get to the end, you're gonna see Carmine just flopping out of Ruby too, but just hold on.
It's shame Carmen, and knowing Carmen, he could make that kind of comeback there too.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
gonna see it this time.
Get
I
ready.
think
Get
up
ready.
to Jesus, peace. Oh, not Jesus. To Garfield.
Yeah.
Garfield should be 2 up now.
He is, yeah. Because the first game was Igus Akatsuki, then we just switched to Carmine Chie. And this is the second Carmine Chie. We're starting Chie though for game 3. Trying to see if Chie can make a little magic work. Herculean, not long enough, not strong enough to get you a Adachi. He gets a pretty simple whip 20.
Take it away.
And he's already in the danger. I mean, he doesn't not looking good in the he's not worried about it.
Another shot in the dark, looking for the full screen DP. I think Carmine has been 0 for 3 with that today, but it's conversion though. Just some simple buttons in the face. Wasn't looking for the DP, so this is Garfield making a little bit of space. Coming over the top with the JB. And that's a pretty important save.
Allowed Carmine to die. Not missing any of them.
She didn't miss the God Fist though.
She might be missing.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a game for another game for Carter and taking it 3-0.
Yeah.
Going to be moving on to this grand finals against Mystery Racing. The run back from earlier, Embrace is the one who knocked her into the losers bracket.
Right.
See if Carter has any adjustments here to trying to change the timeline and get a grand finals win here, or if Embrace is going to be undefeated throughout this tournament run.
Something to keep in mind about this though, while we're going to be looking for adjustments from Garfield, who had a little bit of time to think about it, also a little more warmed up, like specifically in the tournament, just coming off of a match. We have to remember in the winter final set that Mystery Racer started off playing Garfield's own team, or Garfield's old team rather, Seth Adachi, right? Got a little mileage out of it. Wasn't the most. Eventually had to switch to Adachi Shirogane, if I remember correctly. Yes, Adachi Shirogane. But the thing that I'm taking away from that is Mystery Racer went into the first set a little weighted and got some mileage. So it's not going to be like a simple adjustment here or there that's really going to get Garfield through. It's going to take a lot of legwork to really navigate through what Mystery Racer could throw at.
And it also goes to Carter's knowledge of the team, because Mystery Racer is fairly familiar with that team. We call it Team Pay to Win because he literally in the middle of a set dropped out of the game, bought Seth, and then came back. So
you're kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my! I like that.
He's very familiar with this.
Now who did this? Who did this? I need these details.
It was Emrys.
Okay.
In the middle of a turning set, not even before it. In the middle of the set, he had already been down,
right?
And bought Seth and came back.
By any means necessary. It's not in the rules. There's nothing against the rules to say I can't go literally pay my way to the next match.
Doesn't seem like we're going to would be ready for it, and it's just gonna stick to his guns, keeping the main swings out here. Oh, the Adachi Shirogane. Unless I'm wrong, he hasn't. Okay, there it is.
Stick to his guns. I'll see what you did. Like.
Get ready. Get ready.
Okay, I cut that one over. Great. Yeah. I'm gonna go into this next game.
Let's get this ball rolling.
Both the Adachi's on point.
Justice will be painful.
There. And cool. Punish in the back.
Oh, yay.
Ruby
liking-
hyping Carter up here.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
I'm liking the idea of point Adachi. See who gets a good meaningful ZO up. But no, we just going in. Garfield really wanted that. Got the air unblockable. Was really hoping to get a conversion afterwards. So whipping the 5A got punished for it.
Gonna get the first one.
Ooh!
Oh, please.
And done.
Kind of a crazy.
bbtag is not a forgiving game. One mistake and the whole match switches to the side of the other player.
Not a forgiving game, but I think it's safe to say that it's balanced. Because yeah, like you're saying, you make a mistake, and it could cost you your entire livelihood.
Get ready.
Got to be crisp, clean, and pristine with all the choices and decisions that you make. But it be like that sometimes, you know.
Cheer you on?
Justice will be. Can't escape from
Going
crossing
back
fate.
into it, thinking
There.
a different
Changing position.
they just did a what's the new honest.
Do what you gotta.
Changing
Really
position.
trying to get too and that's what you see.
Yeah, Carter's just really been able to like wiggle away from M-Racer, like constantly jumping around, just trying not to block anything grounded. That's what's been keeping Carter in this so far.
Especially with the call-ups or in the
I see you.
Cross up double fangs, pretty good look from M-Racer. Gets rid of Adachi. How we feel in Ruby. Sometimes straight into a trap. Slowly getting pushed over into the corner. I don't know about putting Adachi on point again. He ain't really got the drive for it. Gotta get him out.
Still gonna be a dead
Changing position. You promise on yourself. Red shot. Be a ghost in
life. Getting a little bit scared, getting a little bit shook, and M-Racer taking full advantage of that.
What an answer. What an answer to close it out. Good luck. Yeah, I think one of the things that's really helping M-Racer out between the two of them, especially in that game, is finding more Zeo setups. I didn't keep an exact number,
Get
but
ready.
like especially in the beginning, you could consistently see M-Racer being able to pin Garfield down with an AZO6P, and whether the decision to pass off to Naoto was there or not didn't matter too much, because that's a free target issue. So something that Garfield's got to be a little mindful of as we go into this next game. Ow. Ow.
This is my and Ruby's dead. Now, the captain might not be Mark because he dropped out early and so he was
irritating me. Let's put an end to this.
Bro, this is the most either one of them's got to do the entire set. Nah. Alright. So that was a game.
This is a very bad start for her, but even so, you can see the health total were fairly even from that start.
Yeah?
Bad start. Mr. Acer was already in the red health for both of his players. So you can't quite can't quite count her out even then. So maybe be able to see the adjustment in this forward.
Yeah, if Garfield's ever able to like just come out on top of any situation, like a match like that looks completely different.
Let's see
but
you try.
was just like locked in the corner and shut out time and time again. I'm gonna start Ruby this time for game 4. And she suffers the same fate as Anaki. Looking for a cross up which wasn't there. Already marked for death. I like crashing the front door. Doesn't give a damn about a trap.
Now if he puts that this out of and
Pretty sure that was a misinput.
My turn, huh?
Getting rid of the threat but not the threat of the mass 5A from the track.
I'm pretty sure that Garfield actually had that covered with just with the 4 people.
Let's clean this up.
Arcsysgames are balanced. What you know? Let's just get away from Izanagi.
One more.
How's that for taste?
This is taking the long way.
You're taking.
You were so close.
Arcsysgames are his number 4 with package B's deep.
Hey. And we got our champion. Yeah. I mean, it lives up to the tourney title. You know, it's balanced. Balanced.
That was a great match, though. We had a very good set. And very good tourney overall. Thank you for hosting this.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Good times, good times. You ain't got to tell nobody that. It was looking clean.
Yeah. Definitely had it down in the background. You had everything sorted out, so. Yeah.
Call it a learning experience.
I agree. And is that